Hello and welcome again to Mission Alive. A long time ago, when I was first appointed to the missions, my photo was in the paper with a group of other sisters who were appointed. A big group of us were appointed to different missions that year, to the Gilbert Islands, to Northern Territory, to Papua New Guinea. And beside my name, underneath the picture was Sister Helen Warman, in brackets, Boat Missionary. My father said to me, "What does it mean, boat missionary?" And of course, as I had never been to the missions and didn't know what boat missionary was, I said to him, "Dad, I don't know. I'll let you know as soon as I find out." And I found out very, very quickly. I landed on a plane, and from a plane I got onto a boat and went to Sadia. Next day I got on a boat and went down to Dio. If I had to leave Dio, I had to leave by boat. Boats became a part of my life. And then when I became Archdiocese Education Secretary, Education Mission Coordinator, I lived on the boat. My bank account was called Floating Community. I floated for 12 months from island to island, and in between times came back to our headquarters at Sadia, or now at Alatau. So I remember one time I was on the rough Molima coast. It was famous for its roughness. And I was at a place called Ukeokea. I had finished my visit there and it was oh so rough. And the little dinghy was there waiting to pick me up with an outboard motor on the back. And I said to the teachers and the men who were there, "I cannot possibly get onto that boat." The dinghy was going up and down. The captain was calling out, "Get on, get on, get on." My boat bags were put on. My charts were put on. Anything that I had was put on, and I was still standing on the shore saying, "I cannot get onto that boat. There's no way I can get onto that boat." I had to go to the next mission station where the next school was. Suddenly I felt something under my arms. Two men came behind me, picked me up under the arms, took me out and dropped me into the dinghy, and off we went. Oh, I was sure we were going out to death. I was sure we were going out to very rough seas. But once we got out of the little bay where it was so rough, out in the open sea, it was calmer. Oh, I was so relieved. So we went along the coast and we came to the next school, which was Iguegeta. Iguegeta was up on a hill. A stiffly slanting slope with this hill, a school on the top of a hill. Truly a beautiful sight when you're on the top, but not so beautiful when you were down the bottom. And it was perfectly calm to enter. So the boat came in, unloaded all my belongings, and the teachers came and took me up to the school. It was a bit of a slippery, slidey climb up that hill, but with teachers before me and teachers behind me, I managed to get to the top. And then I had a most beautiful view of the bay, of Millen Bay, of Ferguson Island, of Goodenough Island, like that island in the background there, of the coastline of Ferguson, and down over there, Normanby Island. It was really so beautiful. I had wondered why I had been so frightened. I knew I was a boat missionary, so why had I been so frightened to get onto that boat? Oh, but if you could see that dinghy going up and down, the captain calling out to us, "Get on, get on." So they put me on. And I came to Iguegeta, where a very good friend of mine, John, was head teacher. And he and his lovely wife welcomed me. And I stayed there for the Thursday and the Friday, working in the school. And then I had Saturday and Sunday there, waiting for the bigger boat, the St. Paul, to come and get me. St. Paul came and got me and took me further along the coast to Fagululu. Fagululu was easier to get to. It was very flat. So we landed and I went along the flat for a good walk, but a lovely lady teacher, one that I really admired. She had been to our school. She wasn't of our faith, but she'd been to our primary school, our secondary school, and then she had asked to go to our teachers' college, and then she had asked to come back and teach in the Catholic schools in Millen Bay. She was there to welcome me and to take me to the place where I'd spend the next few days visiting the school at Bagalulu and having a lovely time with her. But that will be another story. A boat missionary, that's what I was. It was a great life. God, thank you for taking me to be a boat missionary. Always remember to thank God for the things that happen in your life. Goodbye and God bless for now.